very good morning to you on a mild morning. It's Wednesday the 23rd of August and we're at Astley. The Lancashire Mining Museum is just there, but a little bit more on that when we get going. We had a little peep there yesterday. Bit more on that when we get going. Steve's talking to Nikki. We're coming up with a plan. Today's plan is a short cruise to Boothstown to get some diesel, and we need to empty the loos, and then hopefully get a mooring in Worsley. There aren't many moorings there, so we're hoping to get a mooring in Worsley. If we can't, we don't know what plan B is. So plan B will happen if we can't get to Worsley. We'll see. But we're fed, we've all had breakfast, and we're getting ready to go. So come on, get a cuppa and join us. Astley Green Colliery back there is one of the largest collieries in the area, and in 1927 there were a total of 222 collieries in the Lancashire area. The headgear there stands 98 foot above the ground. The colliery actually started to get built in 1908 but opened for production in 1912, so obviously 4 years to construct. And closed in 1970. Really beautiful little museum, and we did go past there yesterday. Unfortunately though, a gentleman came out and said we're closing in 5 minutes, so we didn't get a chance to go in and have a good look, but we did have a look round, and it has got the largest steam engine, I think it's in Europe, that still stands.
Yeah, there's still,
yeah, in Europe. Wonderful building, housing it as well. Very impressed, well worth a visit. Unfortunately, our visit was short-lived. When these collieries were working at their prime, if you like, can you imagine the smell in the air with the coal dust, the steam and the noise of the mines? Of course, there would have been working boats, horses everywhere, horses with the engines of the day, and now you can hear a very different engine of the day. Morning! Good morning! Give us a wave! Well, we're moored up outside the moorings, but Steve's just waved us up. We're going to broadside next to him to get water and fuel, so it's all very busy here this morning. Let's get going. So that's us all done in Boothstown. Fueled up, watered, the lot, and that gentleman there just doing the rope is a gentleman called Pirate, and he watches the channel, so hiya Pirate, and thanks very much. Lovely marina, a little laundry, Elson, small chandlery, they do boat trips. It's a lovely place, and a bonus is they've got a pub too. Very nice. Thanks very much, Pirate. Cheers, mate, thank you. Thanks for your help, mate. Again, It's a wonderful feeling when you've got empty loos. Love it. Heading to Worsley now. There's only a few moorings there, so we've got our fingers crossed that Steve and ourselves can fit in. If not, we may have a lot longer cruise. So come with us and we'll have a look. We're getting nearer to Worsley, and of course that means the old coal mines there, Francis Edgerton's coal mines, and you can see the iron ore just starting now to turn the water that little bit of an orangey colour. Not far now to Worsley. Brindley and Gilbert there, little monuments. Francis Edgerton, yeah.
M60.
And there's the M60. Traffic going about the speed that it always does this time in the morning. Now it appears to have stopped. We're going quicker than the motorway.
This one's the motorway, not that one there.
More stop planks and the familiar little cranes. And there is the very famous Packet House, the black and white building there. And the mines are just up there. So we're hoping to moor here. People would buy tickets there to get on a little trip boat to take them to Manchester. Very famous canal building. Well, this has got to be one of the most historical moorings that Chuggabug has ever had here in Worsley. The Packet House and the mines are just behind us, and we're going to go and have a little explore around there in a bit. So perhaps you might see it in this vlog or the next vlog, I'm not sure. But this is wonderful. We're going to have a bite to eat and then go and explore this lovely place. We'll catch you when we get going next time. We're just about to get ready. Can you see two chihuahuas? Where are the chihuahuas? Let's see if I can... Oh, there's there's the back end of one chihuahua. Where's the front end of the other? Can you see a chihuahua, darling? Oh. There's Dale. Good morning, little man. Oh, good morning, Dixie. Good morning. Have you taken over our bed, you two? Dale's gone back in, look. Dale, it's time to get up. I need to make the bed. Shift your bum. Where's... He's not interested. He's not interested at all. Good morning, Primrose. Oh. Maybe Dale's moving. Primrose, are you going to say good morning? Well, obviously not. Good morning, little men. Hello. Hello, you three. Hello, Brindley. There's little Biscuit. Where's Biscuit? There's Biscuit. And you don't seem very interested, do you, mate? You all right? Love you. Good morning to you. It's Friday the 25th of August. Yes it is, and I'm having my coffee in my chihuahua mug. Welcome to a very, very noisy Worsley this morning. Everything's going on. Not sure what it is. There's a heck of a racket going on from over there this morning, and of course we do have the busy main road just over here, but we've loved it. We've had a couple of nights here at Worsley. It's been fantastic, and we've been moored outside, virtually outside anyway, the old service area here at Worsley, but sadly it's all closed. Several years ago there used to be Water and Elson and the service area here. All gone for now, but we've loved sitting outside here at Worsley. We think this building here, the old service area, is an old Victorian convenience, if you like, a toilets, and the architecture is quite stunning, but it's a shame to see it now. There's no roof on it or anything, but just take a look at this. What a lovely old building, and the brickwork is stunning, but it's tucked away and left to rot, which is such a shame. But that is quite obviously an entrance to an old lavvy, if you like, but as you can see, there's no roof in there now. It's all gone, but the brickwork here is gorgeous. I just hope they put this building back to some sort of splendour again. Yeah, but we've got about a 3.5 hour cruise today. We have got to stop at a shop. So yeah, Dunham Massey, I think it's called, is where we're heading for today. But the other day I went for a walk around the Delph here and the old mines. Take a look. The boathouse that you can see behind me there was owned by Francis Egerton, the 3rd Duke of Bridgewater, and it housed one of his inspection barges. Indeed, in October 1853, Queen Victoria actually boarded his inspection barge and had a lovely visit around Worsley here. She actually stayed just up by the mines in Worsley Old Hall. It's just breathtaking round here, so much history. Let's have a walk to the mines. The very charming building that you can see behind me is the old packet house here at Worsley. The original stood there in 1760, and people would come here and buy tickets for a little boat that would take them into Manchester.
Thank you.
This bridge that we're on now was commonly known as Alphabet Bridge, and back in the day the local school children used to have to quote the alphabet. There's 26 planks on the top of the bridge, and it was ABC all the way across. Now this lovely old house that you see behind me predates the canal. It was built in 1725 and it used to be the home of a nail maker, and it's still standing proud now in the Delph. Simple but beautiful building. The original canal left Worsley here. It travelled 10.5 miles, and even back then cost £50,000. Even by today's standards, that's a lot of money. Those entrances would bring you out into this little basin. You can see some exact replicas there of the starvation boats, or the size of them, that led you in to the mines. The navigation boats were narrow enough and small enough to navigate the 52 miles of tunnels that lay under the ground here in Worsley. They would bring the coal out and then load it onto the larger barges, and then they would take it the 10.5 miles into Manchester, thus halving the price of coal in the city. Well, that's it. A brief history of Worsley Delph and the mines that Francis Egerton created. So I'm back at Chugs now. I hope you enjoyed that little walk around the Delph and the mines and a little bit of history for you. We're going to get settled now, have a bite of lunch and sit down and relax. Catch you in a bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I enjoyed walking around. I've seen it so many times, but to go exploring myself, loved it. We've really enjoyed ourselves here. Right, get Chugs ready. Let's get going. We've had a lovely mooring here, and we're so glad that we got a chance to explore it. And we were sat outside yesterday having coffee and cake, and Phil and Gracie came along, his lovely dog Gracie, and it was lovely to meet you, Phil, and thanks for popping by to say hello. But we've really enjoyed Worsley. It's well worth a visit. Just coming up on the port side is Worsley Dry Dock. Lovely old buildings here. And a little marina shortly after.